CQ, CQ, CQ40, CQ40 meter, anyone, anywhere. This is Kilowatt Bravo 2 United Kilowatt America, KB2 UKA calling CQ, 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 CQ40. This is Kilo Bravo 2 United Kilowatt America, calling CQ40 meter, Long Island, New York, standing by. CQ, 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 CQ40, CQ40 meter. This is Kilowatt Bravo 2, United Kilowatt America, KB2 UKA, calling CQ, 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 CQ40. This is Kilo Bravo 2, United Kilowatt America, calling CQ40 meter, Long Island, New York, standing by.
CQ, 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 CQ40, CQ40 meter. This is Kilowatt Bravo 2, United Kilowatt America, KB2 UKA, calling CQ, 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 CQ40. This is Kilo Bravo 2, United Kilowatt America, calling CQ40 meter, Long Island, New York, standing by. CQ, 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 CQ40, CQ40 meter. This is Kilowatt Bravo 2, United Kilowatt America, KB2 UKA, calling CQ, 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 CQ40. This is Kilo Bravo 2, United Kilowatt America, calling CQ40 meter, Long Island, New York, standing by.
CQ40, CQ, this is Kilowatt Bravo 2, United Kilowatt America, KB2 UKA, calling CQ, CQ40. This is Kilo Bravo 2, United Kilowatt America, calling CQ40 meter, Long Island, New York, standing by. Is that November 3, Victor Mike? Go ahead. November 3 station, go again.
I had to have to reset some things. N3 VNY.
All right, November 3, Victor Mike Yankee QSL.
Right, I'm in Cabin John, Maryland, just outside of Washington, D.C. And I've got you 10/9.
All right, Roger, Rich. My name is Doug, Delta Oscar Uniform Golf. You are 5x9 into Long Island, New York. I am live right now, Rich, on my YouTube channel. So when we're done, if you put KB2 UKA into the search box of YouTube, you'll find my live video, and you're going to be able to hear exactly as I copy you in New York, QSL.
All right, well, thank you very much for that.
All right, Roger. Well, thanks for answering, and thanks for stopping by, and you have a great weekend. So November 3, Victor Mike Yankee, this is KB2 UKA 73. Take care. KB2 UKA QRZ. KB2 UKA QRZ.
CQ, 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 CQ40, CQ40 meter. This is Kilowatt Bravo 2, United Kilowatt America, KB2 UKA, calling CQ, 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 CQ40. This is Kilo Bravo 2 United Kilowatt America. Calling CQ40 meter, Long Island, New York, standing by. CQ, 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 CQ40. CQ40 meter, this is Kilowatt Bravo 2, United Kilowatt America, KB2 UKA, calling CQ, 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 CQ40. This is Kilo Bravo 2, United Kilowatt America, calling CQ40 meter, Long Island, New York, standing by.
Kilo Bravo 2 UKA, here is Kilo Charlie 1 November Yankee.
Kilo Charlie 1 November Yankee. Kilo Charlie 1 November Yankee. Robert, good to speak with you again, Robert. Name here is Doug, Delta Oscar Uniform Golf. We spoke last time on 40 meters on October 17th. I'll give you a signal report on your next go-around. How copy? Over.
Yeah, hi, fine, Doug. I guess you must have electronic logging that you brought that up so fast.
Yeah, Roger. Call sign goes in. All the info comes out. Over.
Yeah, I write it down on a piece of paper and then I try to remember it. What, did we work in the New York USO party?
I have no idea. So I'm good at bringing it up quickly, but I don't take notes too well. Let's see. What time was that? 15:43. Possibly October 17th. We're going to have to look at what day of the week that was. Over.
Let's see, you said October 17th, yeah, I think I changed, well, I use paper logging, and I got a paper logbook, so I'd have to, I could look it up, but, yeah, fine, Case Park, so, yes, I must have told you I'm originally from Long Island, right?
Roger, Roger, hence your call sign, right?
Yeah, that's actually pure luck, believe it or not.
That's great. With mine, you'd think I'm from the United Kingdom. Over.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out what that stood for. Yeah, I was originally WB2, I was WB2 ZWS, I'm sorry, ZWT, and then try that again, WN2 ZWT, and then WB2 ZWT. A friend of mine in high school, junior high, actually, we took our novice test together. He was WN2 ZWS, and I was WN2 ZWT. I got my general within that 1 year grace period he had there, and he didn't, so he wound up with a completely different call. He wound up with like a WA2 call, which kind of ticked me off, because, back then, the call was kind of, you can kind of tell how long somebody's been in by their call sign. Now you can't tell anything.
Yeah, Roger, the guy who got me into him, I'm 40. I got licensed when I was 13. You might know him. His call sign, it slips my mind right now. He's a WB call. Matt Harris. He lived in Huntington Station. He's still there, actually. He was big in Larkfield Amateur Radio Club on Long Island, and also Limemark. He was a WB call. You are 10 over 9. And also, Bob, if you'd like, you can hear back this QSO. I'm live on my YouTube page right now. So if you put my call sign, Kilo Bravo 2 UKA, into the search box of YouTube, we're about 7 minutes into the video. You're going to copy yourself back, and you get to see your signal report. Over.
I'm not sure I really want to hear what I sound like. I never like what I sound like on the radio or whenever I've been videotaped doing things for school and stuff. I do not like the sound of my own voice. Now, how long will it stay up on YouTube?
Forever. This is going down in history today. It'll be up there forever. So it's live right now. So if you watched it right after we're done talking, you would just go to the live video and you just rewind it back a little bit, and you'll find our QSO. If you watch it after I end the stream, just fast forward to 7 or 8 minutes, and you'll find it. Over.
Okay, so basically what you're saying is I just type in KB2 UKA in the in search for YouTube, and then your channel or whatever it is comes up, and then I can watch it / hear it there.
Exactly. Or I also have a link on QRZ in my QRZ page. Over.
Okay, fine. Yeah, well, I guess that the technology it's really changed a lot. I remember boy, I really sound like an old timer, but I don't feel like that. But I do when I think of some of the stuff I do now. I mean, I remember the days when I'd have to scrape some money together, buy a call book. You probably don't even know what that is. They weren't cheap either. They were like $25-$30. I think they came out like 4 times a year, and then I think much later they came out only twice a year. And I don't think I'm not sure they even printed anymore. Maybe on a CD or something to look somebody up. Now you like, I did bring up your QRZ page because I learned how to do that. That's kind of handy, and that's funny. So you've been so you're 40, you've been a ham for like 20. Well, okay, fine. Yeah, so I was licensed in '67. So and then I had real long periods of no activity at all. So sometimes I feel like I'm a newcomer with the rig I have now. It's like Star Trek compared to what I had as a kid.
Yeah, Roger. Well, I took a 7-year break. I started transmitting again at the end of July. And I spoke to my buddy Alex down in Florida, Whiskey 7 Hotel United. He was one of my first QSOs back. And he goes, well, go to my YouTube page. You're going to copy yourself back. And I thought it was the coolest thing. So I set it up here also in the shack. It's great when you're doing DX. Once they hear you're running a YouTube page, everyone wants to hear themselves. So it causes an instant pileup. So I like doing that. Yeah, so I'm having some antenna problems. So right now, not here. So I'm on 40 and 80 just fine. That storm that we had about a week ago, we had a heavy rainstorm. You probably had it in Maine too. My Cushcraft A3S water either got in a trap, but I don't think that's it because it should be out by now, or water got in my feed line. My SWR, I was transmitting during the storm, and the SWR shot up to 4-1, and I'm like, all right, it's got to be water. And then we had 4 dry days, and on the 4th day I tried it, and now it's like 7-1. So I went up there. Everything looks fine. I got to go back up there again Sunday and take the coax down and see what the heck's going on. Over.
Yeah, I'm looking at a picture on your QRZ page of you standing on the roof with a beam, and you got a vertical right next to it. Yeah, I get that. So the same sort of thing for my beam. It's not up very high at all. In fact, your beam is actually higher off your roof than mine is. Mine is probably only maybe 4 feet or so. I just don't have it's just too hard to do it. I don't like the tripod thing is kind of cool, but I have a steeper pitched roof than you do, and it's just a little too hairy. So it doesn't sit very. It doesn't really seem to make a whole lot of difference. I guess if I got it up like 30, well, I guess right now it's probably about 30 feet, but if I got it up like 50 feet, I'm sure that would work great. But I'm just, there's no way on my property to do it. I'd have to cut down a ton of trees, and we're going to be moving soon anyway. So I just not going to. Hopefully, we're going to have I'll have a little bit more flat. There's nothing flat here. I don't have a level square foot on the whole acre and a half we have. Hopefully, where we go to, we'll have a little more flat land. I could put up maybe a tower or a dipole that isn't running between a bunch of hills and whatnot. And what date did you say we worked before, Doug?
10/17, October 17th, I believe this year. Hold on. Maybe that's a problem. No, yeah, 10/17, 2020. So that's an old photo you're looking at. The beam is still there. That's the one I'm having problems with that I got to take down. And that's my wife's cousin up on the roof. That's a detached garage. Yeah, so that vertical is 43 feet. So that's up about 30 feet. That vertical is no longer there because the vertical was there first, and then the reflector element was hitting it. So I took that vertical down 5 feet over. Now there's a butternut vertical for 80 and 40. That's what I'm on now. But this spring, where you see that vertical, I'm going to put a tower up. I'm doing it. I haven't done it ever in my life. Finally, I'm going to put a tower up. I'm not going up that high. I'm probably just going to do 30 feet, maybe 35 feet with the top section. But there's going to be a tower there by late spring this 2021. Over.
Yeah, that sounds good. Any kind of tower I put up is not going to be more than 40 feet anyway. Once you start getting up above 40, 50 feet, it gets kind of hairy. And it'll have to be a tilt over or a crank up. I'm not climbing any tower. Are you going to have will yours be crank up or tilt over, or are you going to you going to climb it?
No climbing, absolutely not. I don't mind going up on roofs. Like I was up on that roof and I came down to take the photo. But like you, my home, it's an old Tudor colonial. When guys work on my roof, they got to strap themselves to each other on each side of the roof. It's very bad. I won't go up there. But if I could go up there, that antenna would have been up there. Oh God, I had a long week, Bob. What'd you just ask me over?
No, I was just wondering if you were going to have a crank up or a tilt over. So I guess the answer is yes.
Yeah, so it's going to be a crank up at least. If it's 30 feet, a tilt over at least. If it's 30 feet, probably won't need to crank it. And I'm already talking to a guy that works for me on his engineering skills with the winch to get it up. But he's going to help me do the install. I'll call a concrete company to hose the concrete back there, and we'll take it from there. Over.
Yeah, that'd be great. Good luck with that. I guess once you have somebody, I guess the whole key to it is, besides all the paperwork you got to do, I don't know what kind of zoning problems you could run into there, building permits or whatnot. But I know from what I've seen, is the key part is getting the foundation right, getting the concrete right, and getting that the base plate that the tower sits into, getting that perfectly level and surrounded by concrete with the rebar and all that crap. Getting that in. Once you got that in, I think it's pretty straightforward getting the tower on, especially if it's only going to be like 30 feet. I don't even think you'd even need a crane for that.
No, and they come in 10-foot sections. It's cheap. 30 feet of Roan 25 is $600, and then I think it's another like $250 for the plate, for the base plate, and then you got to buy the J bolts that you bury in the concrete that the plate attaches to. That's like another $150. So you get a tower that like the beam right now. I got to take the friggin' thing down. I got to take it down to figure out what's wrong with it. If it was on the tower, I'd tilt the tower over and figure it out from there. Over.
Yeah, okay, I hear you. Yeah, with my beam, I can shimmy up the side of the roof, and I can sit on the roof, and I can work on the beam and stuff, and I can take it apart, put it together, and whatnot. So yeah, that's a bummer. That's really cheap. Is that aluminum or is that galvanized?
I don't know. I've been looking at a lot of different things. My buddy sent me the order form for his. I didn't even look at the material of it, but it was 3 sections of Roan with everything. It came out to about $900 with everything, and then $350 for the freight shipping.
Wow, $350 for the freight. Holy smoke! So you're pretty close to the water. You're about as close to the water on the sound as I was to the Great South Bay. You don't have to worry about the salty air and corrosion and anything like that. Are you far enough inland?
I'm 2 miles from the Long Island Sound, so I'm pretty close, but I'm elevated. You dig down 2 feet in my backyard, you hit clay and sand right away. So, I've been living here for 7 years. No, it's not too salty. You had it much worse on the South Shore. Over.
Yeah. Okay. Just kind of curious. I know. Back in the days when they used to have chrome bumpers and stuff. If you live near the ocean or whatever, you'd have problems. Yeah, that's a pretty reasonable price. I guess you probably need about a yard of concrete for that base, if I guess right.
Let's see. I was also looking at a tubular tower by U.S. Towers. That's more costly, and that comes with the crank. So you crank it up, and then you crank the elevation of it as well. That one was 3 by 3 by 4 deep. So I think the regular Roan tower is 4 by 4 by 5. So you do the math on how much concrete.
Yeah, so that's definitely more than a yard, at least with the 4 by 4 by 5, but not all that much. Yeah, okay, that's pretty interesting. That's a great project. Wish you a lot of luck doing it. I'm sure it'll make hopefully it'll make a big difference. Plus, it gives you something to tie the other end of a dipole or V or something like that onto. KB2 UKA KC1. I don't have you in my log, Doug. I don't know why, but you're not in the log.
Well, I'm pretty good, at least this time around. I've got contacts in here from 95 and up, and that used to be hit or miss if I was logging it. I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. The other thing could have been maybe I was trying to work you, and I just wanted to look you up, and I logged you by mistake.
Yeah, because I don't have, I got a couple entries for 1013, and then it jumps to 1019, and that's the start of the New York QSO party.
Well, your voice sounds familiar. I think we spoke, but who knows? Who knows? We all end up sounding familiar on this thing. All right, Bob, I'm going to go for one more here. By the way, conditions dropped a little. You were 5 over. Now you're 5-7. How do you copy me? Over?
You're fine. No problems at all. I can turn my linear on if I have to. I got to go pretty soon anyway. But I have no problem copying you at all. It could just be that as I'm fiddling around here, I'm using a headset. I'm just bumping the microphone away from myself.
All right, cool. All right, at least I have one antenna that's working. Yeah, and then I have a sloper for 160 that I haven't even hung. I have a small lot. I'm quarter acre. I'm about 50 feet width by 148 length. So the sloper is only 60-something feet. It's supposed to work really well for compromise for small lots. But I got to get it up about 40 feet, which I could do on top of the mast on the tower, and then slope it down to about 7 or 10 feet. Over.
I've never made a contact on 160 meters, ever.
Well, I haven't yet. There's always next spring. All right, Bob, I appreciate it. Thanks for stopping by. I really hope you check out the YouTube page. You're going to like what you have to hear. You sound great. Audio's fantastic. So let's see. Kilo Charlie 1 November Yankee, KB2 UKA 73, my friend. Thanks a lot.
Okay, 73, so we'll see you. Thanks, good talking to you. I'm going to, right after this, I'll go to the YouTube channel. If it doesn't sound too bad, I'll let my wife watch it.
Yeah, it's a blast. It's a blast. I don't have the camera on me today. I just got home from work. I'm tired. I wasn't camera ready. So it's just the my Flex software. I've got one camera on my amplifier. It looks pretty cool. You'll have fun. Over.
Okay, thanks. Good talking to you. We'll see you. KB2 UKA, be clear. QRZ.
All right, take care. KB2 UKA QRZ.
Victor Alpha 3, Juliet India November.
Ooh, big signal. Victor Alpha 3, Juliet India November. Robert in Ontario. Good to get you here, Rob. Name here is Doug, Delta Oscar Uniform Golf. I'll give you a signal report on your next transmission. How copy? Over.
Very good, Doug. Very good. Nice to talk to you here. You've got a strong signal. You're about a 5'9 plus 15 at least here in Eastern Ontario, QSL.
All right, Roger, QSL. Thank you for that. You are a solid 5'9", very warm, rich, I'm going to go back to saying it again, warm audio. I'd love to know what you're running there. Over.
Well, I'm running the ICOM 7300 and a little bit of compression on it, and I'm running the ICOM SM-50, the Sierra Mike 50 microphone.
Yeah, QSL. I have a 7300 also. That's not what I'm using now. And they do have great audio, but you've got it tweaked perfectly. So perfectly that I'd love for you to check out my YouTube page because you and I are live on it right now. So when we're done, the video is live, but you can watch it back at any time. We're about 22 minutes into the video. You just pop my call sign, Kilo Bravo 2, United Kilo Alpha, into the search box. And if you watch it after we get off, you just rewind it back a little. If you watch it after I'm done streaming, just fast forward to 22 minutes, and you'll copy exactly as I copy you here in New York, and you get to see your signal report. Over.
Oh, very cool, very cool. Yeah, I've never heard myself or done anything like that, so I will definitely check that out. Thank you for doing that and letting me know.
No problem. And conditions here, I'm running a Flex 5000 with a Heil PR781 studio mic. The amplifier is a Mercury III. There's some information on that on my QRZ page. It's not well known. It's a beautiful, solid state, fully automatic LCD touchscreen amplifier. You assemble it yourself. I'm driving it with 20 watts right now on 40 meter, and I'm peaking at about 1200, a little over 1220 that time. And that's going into a Butternut vertical it's an 80-40 meter vertical. Over.
Okay, yeah, very good. Yeah, okay. I'm just running barefoot here, Doug. I'm running off a Alpha Delta DXLB Plus fan dipole antenna, just running 100 watts like yourself.
Yeah, Roger. Well, it's doing a phenomenal job. Let's see. So this is 1200 watts. I'm going to go down to 20 watts. Hold on. All right. This is 20 watts. You still copy me?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you went down. You're 5.7 easy with 20 watts versus 5.9 plus 10-15 there.
All right, Roger. Well, the amp's back on. I've got 90, 50 to 60 foot ground radials around that vertical. Over.
Okay, well, it sounds like you got it set up properly there. That's, yeah, I don't envy having to do all that, so it sounds like you did a good job with that. It's a Butternut, right?
Roger, it's a Butternut that replaced a 43 foot all-band non-resonant vertical. I then got a Yagi for 20, 15, and 10, and I really didn't need 6 meter or 160 on a vertical, so I replaced it with just a 2-band vertical. But now the Yagi's having problems. We had a bad rainstorm here a week ago. We're about to have another bad one today and tomorrow. And water got in somewhere. It might have got into the balun. It might have got into my feed line. I can't transmit on the Yagi, so I got to take it down on Sunday and figure out what happened. Over.
Oh boy, yeah, sounds like you got your work cut out for you there to find that problem. Wow, it's too bad there's no devices that can just tell you exactly where it's coming from.
Yeah, usually what I'll do is just throw it away and start over.
Well, sometimes that's easier, less painful, and better on the blood pressure. Go ahead.
Oh, absolutely, Roger. All right, Rob. Well, thanks for answering. I'm actually going to clear out of here. So when you check out the video, you'll be the last QSO on the video, and it'll be the only video that was posted today. Got home from work. We had a long, long week at work. Very tired. Just wanted to hop. I haven't been on the radio all week because of the Yagi. So I figured, let me make sure one antenna is still working. So I'm glad it's working. So Victor Alpha 3, Juliet India, November. This is KB2 UKA. Thanks again. 73, and I'll be clearing your final. Go ahead.
Okay, very good. Yeah, I'll be checking that out. You say it'll be available there now, so I'll check that out for sure. And it'd be very cool to see what my soft voice sounds like. So take care, stay safe, and we'll say 73's KB2 UKA. This is Victor Alpha 3, Juliet Indian. Bye-bye. Have yourself a great weekend.
Bye-bye, and you as well. 73 KB2 UKA clearing frequency.